Hello, it's Scott Manley here with part 7 of XCOM 2. The Avenger is finally getting the upgrade it needs.
We've pushed our current power systems to the limit. We don't have any capacity to spare, which means we can't expand our facilities further.
That is a big problem. We need power to keep everything running, and the Proving Ground is taking the last of our juice. We're gonna put Angelo Biducci, whatever that dude is. He's gonna be helping us build things, and meanwhile, back in the real world, in the geoscape, we have a supply drop. Commander, we still have supply drop. And after a recent success, members of the Resistance have brought us reports of activity we may want to investigate. Rewards Special Forces. Uh-oh. Pending dark events, a UFO hunts the Avenger. The real question is, how do I counter those? I had one option that let me counter one of those, and I would do whatever it takes to stop being hunted by a UFO.
Avenger plotting new course.
Anyway, we get supplies to pick up. We'll go after the Special Forces soon. Those guys can, of course, ride in the short Sky Ranger. Just kidding, there's no short Sky Ranger.
Commander, we have a priority message coming through.
Cool, I'll take it in my office. This guy has a really dramatic ringtone, I have to say. Oh, it's you.
Hello, Commander. It would seem your recent activities have gotten Advent's attention. Our unwelcome guests are on the move. Advent has been diverting considerable resources and personnel to covert facilities across the globe. The exact details of these operations are highly classified. However, they do have one thing in common. A single word that appears in all their files. Avatar. I believe the black site we had previously uncovered to be but a part of this Avatar project. Based on what we have uncovered so far, its true scope is far greater. This project is being directed from the very top of Advent, from a source I am still unable to determine. All attempts to uncover its identity have met with failure. It is time to take a more direct approach. Though we may not know the exact nature of this Avatar project, we can still disrupt it. We must root out these hidden facilities with the help of local resistance cells, disrupt our enemy's operations, and in the process, uncover the truth. Locate the source of this Avatar project, and then destroy it. Were the enemy to succeed in their efforts, I am certain it would mean the end for us all. I am confident you will take whatever measures necessary to eliminate this threat, Commander.
Wait, so you have no evidence, but you're just assuming it's a
We're
threat?
tracking the aliens' progress on this Avatar project here. If they finish what they've started, it sounds like it'll be the end for all of us.
Based on what? You just naturally presuming everything the aliens do are bad? Okay, I mean, that's probably a pretty good guess, but all the same, you are kind of jumping to conclusions here. I mean, maybe it's just another sequel to that movie called, you know, Avatar? Maybe they're just trying to create a 10-foot tall blue-skinned trooper with a bow and arrow to fight back against the Resistance. Anyway, moving swiftly on, it's time to contact New Mexico. Perhaps the Resistance can help us find the technical geniuses behind Kerbal's space program.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity. We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Well, I'm guessing that's going to take a little bit of research to fix that. I like how it just popped me back there again. Okay, well, let's actually do the
Attempting to
contact.
I'm sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Intriguing, but it didn't involve cutting up aliens. The Avenger serves our purposes adequately in terms of coordinating our communication network, but if we hope to increase our range and reach with every possible outlet, we have to do more. A series of carefully positioned relay towers would suffice. Assuming we can miniaturize the technology we've adapted from the aliens' old communications equipment, it may be difficult to balance the requisite power levels versus the increased chance of detection, but this is our best chance to expand our capabilities. With the increased coverage, we can expect the efficiency of local resistance operations to improve, strengthening the group working within range of the towers. That is probably the most vague cost-benefit analysis I've seen yet, but sure, I'll bite. Oh, Commander, given her extensive battlefield experience against the sectoid, we can complete it instantly. Yay,
I was
okay.
never witness to one myself. Countless observers attest to the existence of a much smaller, less intimidating variant of the sectoid that took part in the original invasion. In the time since, this new being, the product of clear genetic manipulation, is now a familiar face to our forces operating in the field.
Not just the fields, but also forests, cities, we see them everywhere.
Sectoid's rapid physical evolution over the past 20 years is a testament to both the aliens' mastery of genetic engineering and their pursuit of advancement, regardless of the risks.
Honestly, I don't mind them messing around with sectoids. Preliminary autopsy exam conducted by Dr. Richard Tigan, acting science officer. Although my direct surgical experience is limited, the alien's genetic manipulation of the species previously catalogued as sectoid provides a certain familiarity in relation to human anatomy. God, that's hard to say. Sectoids on Earth indicated examples no larger than 1 meter. Basically, they're bigger. The larger sectoid variant has an even greater proportion of human genetic material selectively combined with the intention of improving the otherwise limited physical capabilities of the original with enhanced psionic capabilities and greater overall strength. I'd say they've succeeded. Or have they? I mean, if they really wanted to be more physically formidable, you know, why do they not just run up and try to punch me? Oh, of course, because I shoot them before they come close. The Mind Shield, a powerful psionic artifact rendering soldiers completely immune to any negative bad juju coming from the sectoids. Okay, so autopsies or guns. I'd say guns are pretty much the obvious thing here, although the autopsies would happen faster. But no, guns, I want me some guns.
I see a number of valuable applications stemming from this technology. I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
Your imagination never fails to impress me, Doctor. Okay, back to the map. Back to the old friend request. And here we come in. This is how we do things in the future. None of this like Facebook emails or anything. It's proper flying a rocket. Could you imagine if you made like friendship requests or whatever on Facebook and like a spacecraft came down and said, "Hello, I'm being your friend."
New objective added.
Investigate the Advent Black Site. I want to find out if it will be my friend. The mysterious Advent Black Site must be investigated by an XCOM strike team and any relevant artifacts taken. So we have some other objectives going on. Access the alien network and investigate the Advent Black Site. Fascinating stuff.
Commander, we've established contact with the local resistance, and we can move on the Advent Black Site on your order. We should make sure our troops are fully equipped and ready for a tough mission. I'm guessing security will be tight at the facility. We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people.
The proving grounds are ready, Commander. We can build the Skulljack whenever you give the word.
The word is pneumono ultra microscopic silico vulcan coniosis or something like that. Listen, it's a technical term that's basically really bad juju if you have it.
Welcome to the proving grounds, Commander. It seemed like a good idea to isolate some of our more experimental concepts, especially when it comes to weapons development.
Yeah, do you think you can actually give the aliens, mono ultra microscopic silicon, go Vulcan, whatever? Listen, let's just... Oh crap, we can't develop the Skulljack because we don't have enough supplies. Let's just develop something. Experimental ammo or experimental grenade. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch an alien by the appendage on its foot. Ammo's cool, so are grenades. I'm not really sure right now. I think I like explosions, so I shall develop an experimental grenade.
I'll have the team get started immediately, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as we've made progress.
Well, it's a grenade. I expect I'll be hearing an explosion when you reach your, final goal. So we can actually assign an engineer to this room, and that means that the object, whatever I'm working on, will be built faster, or proven faster, I guess. Yeah, it seems like a good plan. Okay, so the recipe for this grenade says put in the proving grounds for 10 days at gas mark 5.
Commander, we just got word that the Resistance hit an Advent supply line. We have an opportunity to salvage some high-value materials, assuming we can clear out the alien forces guarding the site first.
Brilliant! Well, let's do that.
One of our resistance contacts sent word of an Advent troop transport they managed to disable in this area, and the aliens have apparently struggled to get it moving again. This is our chance to strike. Anything we can recover from that transport will be a boost to our efforts. Move in and secure the surrounding area. Eliminate all hostile contacts with extreme prejudice.
I like the way Bradford said, struggled to get it moving, as if he was mocking the alien skills or something like that. Anyway, the team is on the ground. Operation Firechild is go.
The Advent troop transport is nearby. Engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
Roger.
Roger that.
Roger, roger.
On the move.
Got your clearance, Clarence. I've got your vector, Victor.
I'm on the move.
Okay, so yeah, this is great because there's no timer to deal with. So I can just move in leisurely, overwatching it every single step, which is great for you guys because I can cut out all that stuff and you can just watch me very carefully and very methodically move my troops forwards. I know the game actually does have a replay mode. It will record the missions. I don't think there's a great many tools for editing these, but it'd be really cool to go back and re-edit these things and, you know, adjust the camera angles and decide when to go slow-mo and everything. Because certainly the game seems to go insanely slow-mo at the most random moments. It's really hilarious to see like an alien decide that it's going to go slow-mo and run for 15 minutes as they're trying to move from one spot to another, and none of my troops can fire at it, but for some reason the game decided to slow everything down. There has actually been a patch pushed, by the way, in the past, you know, or a couple of days, by the way. Not that this game was played with it. In fact, I think you're going to be way up in the middle of July before I get the patch, or I get the patch in this game. Yes, I know, we've got movement. They're right there, and they're making scary, loud noises. Be kind of cool to actually make them make appropriate noises, but then you'd know what kind of creatures you were dealing with, right? Now, when you get the Shadow Chamber later on, it'll tell you what kind of creatures you're expecting in a mission, but you still won't be able to know which little pod you're dealing with. I mean, if you played XCOM 2 for long enough, you'll know that the trick is just activate one group of enemies at a time and then murder them as efficiently as possible without taking damage before moving on to the next one. Speaking of which, I think we're getting pretty close.
Moving out.
Okay, Yu Yang.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
Also not mentioned, but noted by a great number of people on the internet, the snake people, the snake troopers, appear to have breasts, which is very strange considering that snakes are actually reptiles and therefore do not have the need for, well, feeding their young milk. I can't wait to see what Tygan's autopsy says. I'm sure being a nerd, he'll be quite eager to give alien breasts some special attention. Anyway, I just can't seem to get everyone in the right place, so I held off, and then they noticed me. So my ambush failed to trigger correctly. Ooh, there it goes, you see? Breasties there. Shoot. Go on, lady. That's right. Just remember, when you're killing snake creatures, you're not just striking a blow for humanity, but you're striking a blow for all mammalian species on Earth. It's us versus them on a class level, isn't it? Yeah, this is literally class warfare, right? Pop quiz, Emily. You have an alien standing below you. What do you do? Right answer. That's Emily Scott there. She has a sister from Scotland called Sarah. Sarah, however, instead of liking guns, likes big knives. Which is actually a realistic comparison. Cops in America are worried about getting shot. Cops in Scotland are worried about getting stabbed. And of course, cops in XCOM are worried about getting shot, lasered, plasmid, scythed, poisoned, exploded, life force sucked out of them by psychic attack. Yeah, pretty much hazards of the job, so to speak. Yu Yang moving in a little closer there. Jane Kelly, just trying to keep an eye out for some aliens, but that mask probably doesn't help her.
Come get some.
Come get some. Please,
Moving to
come.
position.
Nope, they're not coming. I don't think the aliens come unless they're, unless you trigger them. Uh-oh. Sectoids. And the problem with the sectoids is there's no nearby corpses for them to resurrect. So yeah, should he take the shot? The thing is the sectoid does not have, it doesn't have anything for it to resurrect, so it's almost certainly going to try mind controlling or something on him. That could be really bad. It's 49%, but I'm going for it. No! Damn it. Okay, well, so much for that. Target's still up and very threatening. Jane Kelly, move in. Get yourself in Overwatch. Prepare yourself to shoot alien.
I'm on it.
You're on it. Emily, you know what? You can actually shoot from up there. 81% chance. Go for it. Yes! And the beautiful thing about killing that is now the sectoid has something to raise. Yes. So we've actually technically dealt with the sectoid as well. Go on. You know you want to play with your necromantic tendencies. I'm raising you. Come back to life. I command you. Of course, in XCOM, you do learn to treat the dead bodies as a resource, building all sorts of gear from. Oh, Amanda Pierce is coming out with the big guns and completely missing. Well, so much for that. Oh, now, come on, Queen Bee, use your stinger. Brilliant. But he's still coming with his big stun rod thing. And Jane Kelly finishes the job. That's how we do things in Ireland.
Check it before you get too close.
And that just leaves the sectoid. Okay. Do you fancy cutting up some sectoid? Oh, go on, go on, go on, go on, go on. Yes. Excellent.
I got it, right?
Yes, you got it. Big time. You got 2 for 1 there. It's a shame you don't get kills for killing the reanimated zombies. Okay, Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. Everybody overwatching the heck out of things. And aliens! The A are there. 6 points of damage. That surely has killed it. Right?
Looks like something over here on the ground.
It's funny, sometimes in replays you see things that you didn't actually originally see. The one that I killed has the drop. And I totally missed it. Okay, reloading the weapon. Mandy P. Reload. Mandy P with her big gun. Jesus, we need you. Queen Bee, we need your gunnery skills. 72%. Oh man, that's a good shot. We're gonna take it. Go for it. Excellent work. You truly are the queen of the hive. Now we have one more left. We could use grenades because those are 3 points, but there's supplies that you don't want to damage here. And hey, Emily Scott, with her efficient hairstyle, finishes the job. Strike one more for XCOM.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the area is secure. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Flawless victory. I don't think we broke any of the supplies anyway. I mean, you cannot ask for better than that. That is fantastic. Most under fire, nobody. Average damage per attack, 5. We move from... Jesus made most attacks, actually. That's strange. And Sergeant Kelly killed the most, what between slashing things up with her sword and shotgunning them. Good work, team. Good work. Earth is proud of you. After this war is over, we'll be replacing those statues of the elders with statues of you guys. So think careful about what pose you'd like. Like, keep that in mind. You're coming back. We're going to do a PR shot after you land. So think about the kind of pose you want for your statue.
Single casualty reported, Commander. I hope all of our deployments go this well.
Yeah, look, you see, they are all standing proud like they're ready to be immortalized in bronze. And they will be back for future episodes. Until then, I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.